Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
WSCT Worldwide. It's the TMI show, S3E6. Here we go, rolling through the afternoon. I'm Justin Berkey.
And I'm the Rohawk.
We are here with you and available to reach us by phone, 770-257-WSCT.
WSCT.
So let's go on. We still, the TMI question of the day is still open. If anyone wants to call in with their opinions on it, how long is too long for a bedroom session? What's proper? What's good? What's bad? What are
the rules?
What are the rules? Everyone has different rules. Some people want a longer one. Some want a quickie. Some want a longie.
Longie?
A longie.
Is that like a hoagie?
A longie. Yes, I like mine with vinegar and oil, please. Let's go into some wacky news.
Awesome. I love wacky news.
Some weird news. There's always weird stuff going on. Sometimes Rohawk, truth is stranger than fiction.
It's true.
Placentas. You know what a placenta is?
Yes, I do.
It's part that comes out with a baby. Now, some people want to eat it. Some people don't want to eat it. Now, women, mainly in the United States, are lately announcing that they will eat the placenta as part of their childbirth experience. They expect... Now, I wonder if that Japanese chef who cooks his own penis, I wonder if he does placentas.
Maybe he ate placenta, and that's why he's trying to compete. It's like a new cooking show. Who can cook the weirdest crap to eat?
The thing is, there's no shortage of placentas, but who wants to give up their penis?
There's no shortage of wang either. But
yes, there is. Guys,
nobody's going to cut it off.
Most
exactly.
guys don't want to give it up unless they're transsexuals or asexuals.
Having surgeries.
Now, the women who are giving birth and eating their placentas, they expect to experience major health benefits like prevented or reduced postpartum depression. And a couple of celebrities mentioned it, and they've brought placentaphagia into the spotlight. I guess that's the name for people.
I guess
eating.
that's the cool way to call.
I hope I'm saying that right.
Placentaphagia. Yeah, like they're phasing it in.
Phagia. I don't know.
Phagio.
What's going on with this? What do you guys feel about that? If anyone calls in, please. I mean, is there a way to prepare placenta, or you just eat it raw?
Being someone who cooks, I have no idea. I'm assuming you have to cook it because.
I mean, what is it really made of? What? It's just a mass of
poop.
No.
I have no idea.
So mature.
I have no idea.
I mean, do you cook it? Do you blend it? Do you put it on sushi? Like sushi?
I think they've like fried it in a pan and like deep fried it.
Tastes like chicken.
It's a big like brownish mass looking thing.
You've seen it, right? Yeah.
It looks like
you were in
intestines.
Were you in the delivery room when your kids were born?
Yes, I was.
So you saw everything spill out of there.
Not everything. Okay. I didn't get to see that stuff fall out. They made me leave before that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a separate procedure? First the kid comes out, and then the placenta's yanked out of there? Mm-hmm. Does it just spill out?
And usually you're at the top end, so you don't see much of that stuff. Yeah. The doctor gets the joy of seeing all that.
Right. They
fall out of there.
Time. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess if it's helpful to people, like medically, if it's like going to help them with postpartum depression, but I know most women, like I'm sure American women, are not going to do that.
I'd eat it. I have to.
Don't they do? I've heard this. I think in Japan, where will take the placenta and plant and put it in the ground near a new tree.
Right,
and it'll feed the tree.
Well, it's like a theory for.
It's like has certain nutrients. I don't know how that would equate to feeding a tree.
I don't either.
But
no idea. I would think it would be killing the tree. Honestly,
I'd say if the tree dies, watch that kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing so good. Maybe it's like a voodoo doll or something.
Burn down a forest or something.
Another weird story. Death row inmate says he's too overweight to be executed. Yeah, guys.
Hold on.
I'm way too big.
Too fat.
Lawyers for a 480-pound death row inmate in Ohio say their client is too overweight to be put to death. Indeed, quote, given his unique physical and medical condition, there is a substantial risk that any attempt to execute him will result in serious physical and psychological pain to him, as well as an execution involving a torturous and lingering death. Wait a second. You're executing him? You're worried about his physical and psychological pain?
It's from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Anything north is all lethal injection.
The thing is, yeah, right. Lethal injection.
Yeah. So how's it? I mean, it's quick, painless.
Yeah.
If I was
they don't have enough chemicals to actually inject into them. They're
55-gallon drum full of it.
Yeah. It's like making meth.
Yeah, if I was a guard there, I'd be like, listen, you cannot inject him. I'm not carrying that out of here. Dead weight.
I guess how do you feel about death? I mean, executions.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah.
You kill someone, you should be taken.
Rough. Now with like DNA testimony or DNA, what do you call it?
Yeah,
facts.
I know what you're saying.
People that have died, they've proven. Oh yeah, that guy he didn't do it.
I saw some guy that was like murdered some kid like 50 years ago. Just got found guilty of doing it. And it's
right.
Come on, man. Statute of limitations is only so long.
What is it? A statue of limitations?
Statute of limitations.
A sculpture of limitations?
No. You know what I mean.
A statute.
No,
statute
I'm sorry.
of limitations.
Is that not what I said?
It's not a statue.
I misspoke.
It's not a sculpture of limitations.
Charles, did you hear that? I misspoke. I admitted it.
That is a classic Seinfeld bit. So I did not steal that. I'm telling you that it's from that show. Yeah,
show about nothing.
It's not a statue of limitations, Rohawk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. After I think it's 7 years, isn't it?
Something like that.
50 years later.
Yeah.
So involving about this execution, he was convicted. This guy, the 480-pound guy, was convicted
Holy
of
crap,
shooting
480 pounds,
shooting a hotel clerk to death 29 years ago. He is set to be executed by lethal injection, like you said, January 16th of 2013. It's not going to be a happy new year for him. He says that executions would encounter several problems, including difficulty finding a viable vein for injection and the likelihood that posts would break any gurney used in the process with his unusual weight. I've never heard of weight as unusual.
It's unusually large. That's like 3.5 of me.
Yeah, I mean, and the Ohio prison system, like you said, relies on lethal injection.
Right, so if I was a guard, I'd complain because, again, you weigh so much when you're alive, but when you're dead or sleeping, you're dead weight. It's going to be like twice the weight.
I have a solution. Go to an animal hospital, get like a horse gurney or a cow gurney, and use that on the
there you go. SOB.
Gun. I mean, don't kill people. Just cut that. Treat others how you want to be treated. The golden rule. No killing. Let's see. This is a weird story. I didn't know this kind of stuff had celebrates birthdays, but did you know the emoticon celebrates its 30th birthday?
I was reading somewhere about that.
If you don't know, the emoticon is the little smiley face we all use in our texts and some emails too. So apparently the smiley face emoticon has marked its 30th anniversary of its creation by a computer scientist at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. The collection of characters, which is designed to denote happiness or that a typewritten message was not meant seriously, turned 30 Wednesday. The anniversary of the day, scientist Scott Fahlman first posted it on an online bulletin board.
Leave it to a scientist to invent something.
He's a scientist trying to cure cancer, trying to fly the speed of light.
It's trying to cure AIDS, but I made a smiley face.
Yeah, I didn't want my sarcastic comment to go unnoticed. Yeah. I didn't want them to take me seriously, so I winked. Yeah, that's right. So the New York Daily News reported Thursday, if somebody made a sarcastic remark, a few readers would fail to get the joke, and each of them would post a lengthy diatribe in response, Fahlman said in his Carnegie Mellon website. The problem caused some of us to suggest, only half seriously, that maybe it would be a good idea to explicitly mark posts that were not taken seriously enough. In the midst of the discussion, it occurred to me that the character sequence of dash and what's the last one? Parentheses would be an elegant solution, so I suggested that. Now the problem with this 30th anniversary is this guy didn't make any money off this little invention.
Not a penny.
So it's just like it's his 15 seconds of fame.
Yeah. Well, we're giving him more time, so congratulations, buddy.
I do enjoy the emoticons sometimes. I know some people overdo them.
I use them every once in a while.
You know what really annoys me about my Android phone?
It won't let you do it.
It gives you emoticons, but they're the Android dude. It's not the smiley face dude. You
really?
can't tell what it is. It's the little green half moon
the
thing.
half head or whatever.
Yeah, and it's
but
really
you can't see it because it's real small.
Okay, Google Android people, like, give us our smiley face back. We don't want to see your little Android guy like winking because you can't even tell what it's doing.
So does that mean the AT&T people get to use their little helmet head thing or whatever it is for their logo?
As far as I know, they're the only ones that do a different emoticon, but it's ridiculous.
Unreal.
So, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's see if anybody else has replied to our question of the day on Facebook.
TMI question
of the
day. We have to get back to that. Yes. No. Some people are at work. This is a time that if people are working, they don't want to call in with, TMI, NS, not safe for work commentary. You have to go hide in the closet if you're at work or go take a lunch break or something.
Well, we're pumped into a few corporate offices, so I mean,
that's true.
They can call in also.
They
we
could
like
if they
their
wanted
feedback.
to. 770-257-WSCT. I'm going to memorize that number at some point. I got the first part and the last part right.
You have the phone right over here.
Where?
The phone link over on this side.
No, it's here.
Oh, is it over here? It's right at the top.
It's on a separate thing.
It's right at the top of the thing.
It's on the top of the thing?
When you do the phone thing.
Yeah.
We're figuring it
I only
out.
look at the phone thing if there's a phone call coming in. Oh, yeah, there it is.
But that's okay. We're learning. We switched sides today. We threw a change up to everybody on a Friday.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
I really wasn't prepared for this. I thought Monday, start a new week with different. But you've been here. You got some lessons, and it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I like it on this side.
I don't like this timing thing. I want to just go to a break if I want to go to a break.
I'm just letting you know how long things are running.
Oh, okay.
So if they're already in progress, I can whenever you're ready.
Well, there's one more weird story you put up here. Let's talk about this. New Jersey tells its drivers you can't smile too much in license photos.
Mm-hmm. It's the same as like a passport. You cannot smile.
I didn't even know that.
You're not allowed.
I didn't even know that.
Not allowed.
With its infamous long lines, going to the Department of Motor Vehicles to get your license is usually nothing to smile about. Now, these days, it's a mandatory no big smiles policy in New Jersey. One of a growing list of states that tell drivers to keep a poker face in their license photos.
So stupid.
Since February, New Jersey motorists have had to maintain neutral expressions on their faces for photographs because of new facial recognition software. That's why.
Oh.
Exaggerated facial expressions, like smiling widely, can confuse the software.
I got it.
What?
I figured it out. They don't want you to smile, so that way if you're speeding through a camera, those cameras can recognize you. And if you're smiling and you're doing 100 miles an hour through a red light, they can't figure out who you are.
What? I thought they take pictures of the license plate. What is that?
No, now the facial recognitions with all the cameras like out in the world, they can find you faster. The government's keeping an eye on you.
It's intended to catch fraud, the Philadelphia Daily News reported. Please don't give us the I just won $5 million in a lottery smile. Instead, residents can smile in a natural way.
But what if I won the $5 million and I change my name and I need a new license? Be like,
I would say you're going to hire a driver, so you don't need a license.
Oh, why? Michael Turner doesn't have to. He just drives 100 miles an hour and gets busted.
You're still upset about Michael Turner.
I'm not upset. It's hilarious.
I know. It's embarrassing for the team. The football player, he has a great game, and he goes out drunk driving after.
Makes our city look stupid.
It's like the coach must be like, that's not the kind of attention we need. We need you to be on the field.
Don't want attention.
We need you to be on the field. We don't need you driving drunk. Boy, you're no good to us without a license. What?
I said, boy! And Charles is weirded out today. He got harassed by an old man.
We did? Oh, I wish we could hear that story. Harassed by
We'll get him back
in.
We'll get him in.
I think we need some more music to chill us out here. So, Ro, let's hit it. And it's the TMI show on Friday, S3E6. And let's listen to some
Linkin Park.
All right. Take care. We'll be right back.